If you are a believer, if you have faith that there is an infinite light that created this world with a purpose, if you sometimes can feel the presence of this Creator, if you guide your life by His presence, then you are the one that I'm talking to. You are the one that I am addressing. We, those who believe, those who conduct their life by their belief, by their faith, we are under attack. Faith is under attack. It's been under attack for the last 300 years. But we got to the point that we have to put our differences aside and to talk, to find the ways to make sure that those who believe will survive that attack. It's not only the matter of gender. Is it a male or female or something, It's not that. It's not a matter of politics. It's not a matter of your social status or how much money you've got. This basic feeling that our life has a purpose, that the Almighty that created all this made it not by chance, but to get to a better, much better life. If we are talking the same language of faith, and I don't care what faith you have, because the differences between us are so small, and I, as a Jew, almost know, I believe with all my heart that once salvation will come, the differences would be disappearing like clouds in a shining day. So I'm getting much far as possible from my square, and I'm trying to reach out and talk. I want to use our time to talk and learn the 10 Commandments. Of course, I will explain them according to Judaism, but I hope that will open a discussion, that will open a new line of thoughts. And each and every one that will find it useful, will find it something that brightens his days, will think about it and adopt it, embrace it to his life as much as he wants. But today, I want to talk about a kind of forward for what I have to say. My English is not so good because the time that I spent in the United States when I was a youth, I was going through some challenging life, and I spent my life in dungeons and alleys that English wasn't the most important things there. But I hope that what is going out of the heart is getting into the heart. A small introduction to Judaism. When a Jew, an Orthodox Jew like me, is reading the Torah, what you would call, if you're a Christian, you would call it Old Testament. But when we read the Torah, we don't see it only as words of faith and stories of our history. We see it as a book of laws. We call them mitzvot. And we have 613 such laws. We have 248 orders what to do, and 365 mitzvot not to do. But the code to look for these orders, for these divine orders, is the Ten Commandments. And the second thing that I want today to put on the table of our discussion is that we believe that the picture of salvation is a world with no hunger, no competition, no war. And mankind, sons and daughters of Adam and Chava, Adam and Eve, are living their life with the presence of the Creator, of His light, and expressing their abilities, their wisdom, and their good manners as a way to reach out. The days of salvation won't be something mystical. We believe there will be eternal life that would express all the good that there is in us and in the creation. And every one of these 613 mitzvot is our way to go step by step through life, through the challenges of life, through our more than 2,000 years of exile, till the days will come. And as you know, we were slaves in Egypt. And once we got out, Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, insisted that we won't go out of Egypt alone. And a fraction of each and every nation that were slaves then, the basic 70 nations of this world, a fraction of them, a family, a tribe, went out of Egypt with us. They had their own belief. They had their own ways. But Moses was insisting that it won't be just the salvation, the going out of slavery for the Jews, but for each and every one. Anyone who has the faith and the courage to leave everything that he knows behind him, to leave all his life behind him, and to go to the desert, is someone that is right, has the right to get out of slavery. And that will be the basic of all the Torah, of all the Bible. Faith, understanding of life as a way, a road to salvation, as a preparation of ourselves for those good days. And that will be the basic map of reading the Bible, of reading our own lives. So this was the first step. Who knows? If you feel that you're interested, that it might open some new thoughts, that your faith will grow and flourish, I don't care if you subscribe, I don't care if you give me a like, send it to someone who needs it. כל מי למיטב ברוחניות, בגשמיות, בזהו ובא. That means, may all the best, all the good, will accompany you in this life and the next.